We're going to build on the basic newsletter one-time send and talk about two things. First, how to set up and schedule an autoresponder, and the second thing is how to use our program features, which include the My Customer Review. So let's bounce back into the application and back to the email tab. And in this case, we're going to create a new list, and we're going to call it our new customer autoresponder. Build that list. And this is the list that we're going to use, and we're going to put all of our new customers once a week on this list, and it's going to be the list that is used to send out the My Customer Review email that we're going to walk through now. So similar to our in our last program, we need to now set up a template as well. This template is going to be the invitation out for the My Customer Review email. I'm going to show you what this might look like for another one of our clients. And as you can see here, we have a sample email that might go out that would say something like, Chad, thank you for choosing 1-800-PACK-RAT. We'd like to hear about your recent delivery and provide some incentive if you want for providing a referral. And then there would be a link to actually click through and fill out the survey. So I'm going to take you through an example of what this would look like and how it works, and then we'll go back through how to set it up. So I'm going to click on that link. You can see this now launches the MyCustomerReview.com website with a custom form with the client logo, your logo, and information about contact information, so their address. You can then configure, all this is configurable through the screens that we'll review in a minute, but you can have an introductory message asking them, the customer, for a review. Pretty basic review. You can select one of a rating 1 through 5 stars, type a review here, so excellent service is what we'll write, and these this company addressed they're going to click continue. Now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to say, well, thank you very much for that review. Now you can earn $50 in this case. Again, this is all configurable, but you can earn $50 if you refer someone who becomes a customer. And so we're going to track, we know your email address, and we know what emails you might then type in here. So I'm going to say, yeah, sure, I'd like to actually pass on that review I just wrote. And I can change the message to my friends, but I'll just put in, I recently used 1-800-PACK-RAT for storage and moving, and I wanted to share my review and recommend them for your upcoming moving and storage event. So I'm going to click send now. The final piece that the My Customer Review feature enables is that you can include your Facebook widget or any other social media widget that you'd like on this page, and offer a request for people to like you on Facebook. Again, this is just another way of building a community that you can then follow up with and stay in touch. So that's the sort of the walkthrough of how a customer might experience My Customer Review. Let's now bounce back into HubShout and look at how we can actually set that up. So as we just discussed, the My Customer Review service is really two individual pieces of functionality. One is an autoresponder email that's sending out an email requesting a review to all of your new customers, and the second one is the landing page and review site, which needs to be configured for your business. Let's take a look at the actual PACK-RAT example of our clients, and we'll take a look at how they set up their program. So you saw the front end of what the program looks like, but let's take a look at actually how this was actually set up in through HubShout. So I'm going to go into a program name that already exists called Refer a Friend. You could of course build a new one to the right here. We'll take a look at this. So inside this Refer a Friend program, There is an active status. We have the business name, which shows up on the landing page. We have a link to where your logo is located, so we can insert your logo. Some basic business location information that we're going to use and display on the landing page, and then the ability for you to type in instructions. So the text about thanking someone for becoming a customer and the importance of a review can go on this page. The next page where we say thank you for a review, here's the incentive if you refer, or we really appreciate referring, that information goes here. The pre-populated message to friends can be entered by you in the message to friends box. And then the final two boxes here are where you can populate, if you'd like, an introduction to why you want someone to like you on Facebook, and then the final one is actually inserting the social media widget code, which in this case can be pulled off of Facebook and then directly inserted into this site. So in your case, all of these fields would need to be populated. That's going to build the actual, again, the landing page is where the process starts. And then the second thing you need to do is set up the autoresponder. So let's take a look at a template. And in this case, there's a refer a friend template that Packrat has created. And in this refer a friend template, it has all of the information requesting that referral. And I think, as we mentioned in the last session on the basics of setting up a template, you'll notice that we are using the short codes. So we had to insert the program URL, which is what is going to create that link that you saw in this email, and that would be customized for every one of your customers. So that is what you're using for this link code here, and then also we're using the first name. So that is how you set up your newsletter template. The other thing to point out is we would also then need to have a list, and in the case of this client, they actually are feeding in new customers on a daily basis. And then we have two campaigns that are set up, two autoresponder campaigns. Let's take a look at one of those. So in this case, we have an autoresponder campaign that is set up to use the post-delivery LDM list, and it's to use the refer a friend template that we just mentioned, and also is tied to the refer a friend program, the MyCustomerReview program. This particular program is set up to go out on the 4th day after the customer is added. In this particular case, the client wanted to give the customer enough time to get unpacked before asking them for a review, or to pack up in this case before asking them for a review. And so they set this to go 4 days after the delivery of the product to the customer.